Hello, my name's Jason Berube, and I'm rich and successful, and you can be too. I'm here to show you how. The secret to being rich and successful is knowing the obstacles that lay in your way. Knowing what's stopping you from being rich and successful will allow you to achieve your goal. After many years of careful research, I've learned what prevents so many of us from becoming rich and successful. I call it the mechanical cyclops. I know it's a bit of a tongue twister, so I'll just refer to it as the MC. The MC has been around almost as long as machines. In fact, the MC was built by the captains of the Industrial Revolution. But the MC isn't a machine that makes things, it makes thoughts. Actually, it doesn't make thoughts, but it directs them in a very specific way. The MC takes our natural desire for self-determination and usurps it without our knowing. It can do this because in just a few generations since the Industrial Revolution began, the MC has gradually scooped us all up inside of it, and have mostly forgotten that it was ever any different. But the more things change, the more they stay the same. We are all still born with the desire to determine what our lives will be like. Only now, the avenues for realizing these desires all exist within the MC. The trick is, none of the avenues in the MC lead to the head of the Cyclops. That's the crust of the secret. You, me, just about everybody is stuck in the feet of the MC. Which I imagine to be shaped much like rollerblades, only with spikes on the wheels. The captains of the MC steer it from high above us in its head. From that lofty height, they dangle the proverbial carrot of self-determination. So all the while we're striving to control our own destinies, we're actually just turning the wheels of their machine in whatever direction they're steering it. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm not a cog in a wheel. I have a real job. I work behind a computer. Well, I've got news for you. If you're not a cog in the wheels, then you're a pipe in the legs of the MC. That's what's stopping you from becoming rich and successful. Unbeknownst to you, you're stuck as either a pipe in the legs or a cog in the wheels of the spiked rollerblades of the MC. In this way, it uses up our life energy. Then, once we're burnt out, it squeezes us out like so much doo-doo. I imagine it to look something like this. See, that's the head of the Cyclops, with the carrot, the proverbial carrot of self-determination. And there we are in the legs, working away at our computers, or as cogs in the wheels, turning and turning in the roller blades of the mechanical Cyclops. Much like the role of the more commonly known use of the term MC as the master of ceremonies, the drivers of the mechanical Cyclops are the masters of their own dark ceremony. Their single-sided ceremony of total world domination. See, the worst part about all of this is that the spiked wheels of the rollerblade are tearing up the world in which we live. Only we don't notice, because it's our proclivity to keep our eye on the prize, so to speak. You see, we're all so focused on the carrot of self-determination that we're oblivious to the part we play in propelling the destructive MC. But in this horrible truth lies the solution. If you really want to become rich and successful, you must become the master of your own ceremony. It's not as hard as it sounds. Look at me. I'm nothing special, and I did it. Heck, I'm doing it now. Right here on my fancy computer, in my lavish home. Look, I know talk is cheap, and actions speak louder than words. But I'm using my words to act. I'm acting right now, as your trusted advisor. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. You're never going to get rich and successful chasing money and power. That's just not how the mechanical Cyclops works. There's no room for you, me, or anybody in the head of the Cyclops. And there's not even a way to get there. So stop trying already. You're wasting your life. If you want to be rich and successful, you must redirect your natural desire for self-determination. Instead of aiming it towards the ceremony of the Cycloptic Masters, aim it instead towards your own ceremony. And only you know what that is. It's what you love to do, what brings you peace, what makes you smile inside. Your true wealth lies in your ability to embrace life as is, not some fantasy. That's the real meat of the secret. You're already rich and successful. All you have to do is realize it. Now you can redirect your ceremony in one of two ways. That's all I've found anyways. Both can help you achieve your goal. It all depends on your natural disposition. The first way is to jump out of the mechanical Cyclops. Unless you have great timing and really good luck, this way usually hurts. A lot. But it's quick! Don't wait until you're burnt out or have a heart attack or something. Just listen to your insides. Say jump and do it. After you brush yourself off, you'll find there's an awful lot of other folks around you who have done just the same thing. And if you're kind enough, they'll help you get reoriented. The other way is to stay in the mechanical Cyclops and sabotage it from within. Believe me, there's a deep satisfaction that comes from subverting the mechanical Cyclops from within. Simply aim your compass for self-determination within yourself. That way, you can be the master of your own ceremony wherever you are. If you work at an advertising company, slip in subversive messages at the last second. Be a monkey wrench in the works. The MC can only operate if we grease the wheels with our efforts. Direct your efforts instead to clogging the wheels. And I have every confidence that you too will feel the riches of a job well done. And the success of helping stop this mechanical cyclops that's been dead set on destroying our world for so long. I hope you found this information helpful in your pursuit of becoming rich and successful. Like I said, it worked for me.